Welcome to our tutorial on ARIS Governance, Risk and Compliance Management, GRC, Part 1. Do you want to control and mitigate risks by ensuring compliance with all relevant laws and regulations such as GDPR, the upcoming EU General Data Protection Regulation? Then the ARIS GRC platform will help you. The process-driven solution combines business process analysis, BPA, with audit-proof workflows, turning risk and compliance management into a strategic management tool. By watching this tutorial, you'll learn how to add risks and controls to your business landscape and plan and prepare surveys and audits with ARIS GRC. As a starting point, you'll model and maintain all GRC-relevant master data in ARIS Designer or ARIS Connect. The integration between GRC data and the business process helps improve business performance based on results from compliance and risk activities. Let's look at how to map your GRC-relevant data to the business world. To establish an internal control system, you can determine compliance risks based on regulatory requirements and add them to the relevant process steps. Here's an example of an event-driven process chain, EPC, for the generic monthly closing process. The compliance risk incorrect journal entries is assigned to the function Run Trial Balance. The business controls diagram of this risk defines all relevant controls, test definitions, responsibilities, and other affected objects as the basis for periodic control tests. This helps ensure the effectiveness of the internal control system. The actual test cases are performed in ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager. The survey management capability helps you define questionnaire templates to perform surveys within your company. You can evaluate survey results to find possible weaknesses in the internal control system or to detect new risks. This example shows a self-assessment for GDPR template that can be used to evaluate the GDPR readiness in various departments. The survey templates serve as the basis in ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager to issue periodic or one-time questionnaires to defined interviewee groups. For the assessment of operational risks by occurrence frequency and possible damage, the respective risks are also assigned to the relevant process steps. In our example, let's look again at the risk incorrect journal entries in our example EPC generic monthly closing process. For the risk assessment basic data, we need a KPI allocation diagram to define the necessary attributes and assign the risk owner and reviewer group and other affected objects. The actual risk assessment is performed in ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager. Finally, you can design audit templates and even create a 3-year audit plan. You can also design detailed audit steps with descriptions in the attributes and responsible audit step owners. The audit templates are used in ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager to perform the audit, including all steps and document results. After we've defined GRC-relevant master data like risks, controls, test cases, policies, surveys, and audit templates in our business models, we synchronize it with ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager. Now you know how to add risks and controls to your business landscape and how to plan and prepare surveys and audits with ARIS GRC. Watch Part 2 of this tutorial to learn how to test control effectiveness, assess and mitigate risks, and execute and evaluate surveys as well as audits in ARIS Risk and Compliance Manager. Visit us to learn more.